I didn't like cooking when I was back home. But after I came here, I started using my hands to make simple things. I cooked with tomatoes more than anything else. Smooth skin, small enough to hold in one hand. Just heavy enough to feel real. Even just touching it made me feel calm. Back in my hometown, my grandmother used to make cabbage rolls for me. She filled cabbage leaves with rice and meat, then poured warm red tomato sauce on top. I love that sauce so much. I sometimes lick the plate clean. Now, when I cook with tomatoes, the smell brings me back to her old kitchen. Their bright red color, the fresh sour taste, the way they turn soft when cooked, it all reminds me of when I was a child. Maybe I've missed home more than I realized. Like early morning fog, slowly filling the fields, that homesick feeling comes quietly. And every time it does, I find myself reaching for a tomato. Then one day, I thought, I want to keep this kind tomato for a little longer. After I came here, having someone by my side started to mean a lot more to me. Back in Poland, I had my dog, but here, the empty space was filled with Tom. He was just one seedling among many. But like the rose in The Little Prince, he became special to me. Tom's first home was a small plastic pot. The soil was light and the whole thing wobbled even with a light touch, just like my heart back then. So I decided to build Tom a new home. Tom, should we move you to a better place? I held cold earth in my hands and shaped it slowly. Clay is sensitive. If I move my wrist the wrong way, the whole shape changes. But once it's fired, it becomes stronger than anything. This is earth. Raw, warm, like a mother's hands. I place my warmth into it and build something soft but strong. A bowl made this way can hold food or hold memories. A house made by earth and hands. And inside it, everything has a chance to grow. One by one, the pots began to feel like homes, casting long, quiet shadows in the late afternoon. Together, they looked like a small village. And into one of them, I planted Tom again. Not to be understood, just to be. Maybe that's what I needed. Someone who brings comfort just by being there. When I first came to Gwangju, I looked at that land and thought, I'm not sure I can take root here. But then came the soft light falling on the fields of Daejeon, the rough soil untouched by the shape of the city. The honest, simple wind, and somehow it reminded me of the fields in Poland. When I told my parents I was leaving for this faraway place, they didn't try to stop me. They just smiled, quietly. To me, that smile meant, go and try what your heart wants. Love is not something you hold tight. It's something you let go of. I learned love in the shape of freedom. No holding, no keeping, just letting it be, like nature does. And that kind of love, it helped me grow here in this new place. Tom, let's take root together. Deep and strong.